Alright, how's everybody doing today? Here we are. The other day this is the tire from the Commander. And the other day I got a call from my son. He was down in Virginia and he was putting air in the tire and pop, this thing here came flying off. As you can see, there's the Schrader valve and the cap to the tire, but inside there is the valve stem. And you can see here the valve stem is broken. It's one of those aluminum valve stems. Take a good look at that. And this is the fix that I'm going to try. Okay, this here is a Record kit, and it says you can do this on the car as well, and I imagine you can, and you would like to orientate this, if you're going to do it on the car, at 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Okay, depending on, I guess, if you're right-handed. If you're right-handed, I guess 9 o'clock would be better. If you're left-handed, I guess 3 o'clock would be better on how you orient the drill. I guess it would help, because you want to drill it nice and straight. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is go over the tools I'm going to need. I need my cordless. I guess electric would be too fast, so they're going to ask you to go to a cordless, and you're going to put it down on this low setting, 1. And then you're going to have, first thing you're going to do is drill out with this. As you can see, it's a step drill. Okay. Then you're going to have to use this as a tap. It's got the tap right here. Put it all together. Then it's got some thread locker, comes right in the kit. And then what you do is you take one of these and you then thread it in here after you drill this out and tap it, of course. And then you'll take this tool here, and it says you turn this in until you hear it make 3 clicks, which gives you the proper torque. Okay, that being said, you also want to make sure that you have some way to inflate the tire, obviously, which I do. It's laying around my feet right now, but we'll get to that later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the package, and we're going to go from there. Okie doke. Alright, so what I've done here is the step drill, I've chucked that up. I've assembled my tap, and what I'll be doing is I'll be drilling this very carefully, hopefully. It says you want to drill it down till it's about an 1/8 inch exposed. Okay, that being said there, you want to get your pieces out, anything that may be in the way. Then you take your tap, and you'll be tapping this in, and what you do is you line it up very carefully and you go very slowly. You don't want to force anything. What you're doing is you're cutting new threads in. Sound like an exhaust pipe falling. Okay, you don't want to cross thread anything. It's going very slowly. You can see it's cutting. And you don't want to do this if it suddenly becomes hard. If it does, you just back it up a little bit. I guess one thing I could have done was put a little bit of cutting oil in there real quick, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. It's going nice and easy. It's aluminum. You just roll it in until she stops. If she gets a little hard, you just do one of those. Okay, she's getting there. Feels like she's getting there. And you feel like I was there, you can feel when the threads are starting to gum up just a little bit. Well, not gum up, but getting some aluminum particles in there. And I think that we're getting right about to where she's going to be good. So I'm going to pour out. All very nice and easy and smooth. Look down in there, make sure she's nice. She looks good to me. I'm going to thread one of these in just for giggles. Down there, make sure she goes down far enough. Yeah, she goes in real nice. Look at that. Alrighty, so then what we have is my thread lock. You're going to put a little thread lock around there. Okay, I've already opened it up. Comes like that. I just ran my fingernail around there and twisted it off. Now you just break the end off, and you want to put a small bead about 1/8 inch up. All the way around. Guess a little more than that. There you go. And spread it around with the tip. Okay. Then you turn it back in. What you're going to do is you're going to turn it back. Whoops. Here. Take the cap off. Then we'll turn it in. And we'll turn it in using the torque tool that comes with the kit. And that also doubles as something to remove your Schrader valve with. And I'll show you how that works in a second. You see that little notch that goes over the top of the Schrader valve? And you turn this in until it goes 3 times. It's supposed to click 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, that was 4. But anyway, there we go. What I'll be doing now is I'll be inflating the tire. I'm going to wait about 15 minutes until my thread locker sets up a little bit. And then I'll inflate the tire and we'll put it back on the car. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. Alright, and here it is with the stem in, replaced. I let it sit about 15 minutes and I filled it up to about, I fill them up to 35, that's what I do. And it was enough for 2 stems, so I got another one if it happens again, which I hope it doesn't, but it probably will. This car's getting pretty old. But this works on supposedly any car with a valve stem. It sticks out a little longer than it normally does, and I'm not a fan of the metal caps, but I'll get a plastic rubber cap to put on there. But there you go. Seemed to work pretty good. It's holding air. I tested it with soapy water. No bubbles, which is a good thing. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Crashman out.